Right now on this special edition of Apple Valley News Now at 4:30, a family in Pasco makes it out of their burning home in time. What firefighters say led to the quick response and minimized the damage to their home. The Washington State Patrol talks about 4 DUI crashes involving trooper patrol cars. What you need to know before you hit the road this busy holiday season. And people in Sunnyside are upset over the possible closure of the community pool. What one group is doing to make their voice heard and how you can get involved.
And we've seen showers and gloomy conditions, but what can you expect for Thanksgiving? I'll have all those details coming right up.
This is Apple Valley News Now, Special Edition, on your side.
Good afternoon and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald. Austin Reed will join you after Monday Night Football. Emergency crews rushed to the scene of a house fire this afternoon in Pasco. It happened on the 7,000 block of Yellowstone Drive just after 2 o'clock. Fire crews say when they got to the scene, they could see flames and smoke coming from the attached garage. People who were home at the time of the fire were able to get out of the home in time. They were not hurt. Firefighters then ran into the home to put out the fire in the garage.
Quick response in the middle of the day due to the residents doing an early 911 call. I mean, that really is the difference. There was some smoke into the home that we're working to evacuate through the use of positive pressure ventilation fans.
There was some other smoke and water damage to the home. The cause of the fire is under investigation. The Kennewick Police Department is asking the public to contact them if they were charged for parking while attending a concert on Saturday at the Toyota Center. KPD officers say they caught 2 people charging for parking at the gravel lot across the street from the Toyota Center. Officer Jesus Contreras says the 2 people were able to scam concert goers and earn a couple $100s. He says before you shell out the money, look for legitimate business logos or information from the city.
What I think is a big something to keep an eye on is logos for sure, seeing that they are from that venue. If they have credentials of some kind, here in the city of Kennewick, you can ask them for credentials, or also if it is an actual type of business going on, they should have a business license.
One of those people was arrested at the scene. The other may also face charges. If you paid for the parking, call KPD's non-emergency number or stop by the station. While our weather system has calmed down through most of the region, get ready for some chilly temperatures. So when will the temperatures take a tumble? Apple Valley News Now's Stacy Lee joins us for a quick look at your first alert forecast. Hi, Stacy.
Hey there. Yeah, if you haven't got out the winter gear yet, it is time to do that. Look at that, 44 degrees. It's been a little overcast and wet throughout the day. Sprinkles on and off. Look at that humidity, 93%. Now that's going to play into the foggy conditions we're expecting late tonight and early tomorrow morning. Let's take a look at our radar. Pretty much calming down. We've had a few sprinkles, but we do have a little bit of snow running between Pendleton and LeGrand, the Meacham area, getting some light snow. That'll start to taper off later tonight as well. Temperatures elsewhere around the region, we're kind of all over the place, but most everybody in the 40s. The warm spot, Walla Walla, at 50 degrees. Temperatures tonight, though, dropping down below that freezing level in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Cool into the Columbia Basin, just barely above freezing there, and you can see lots of fog will be moving through the area. So look for continued scattered showers, mainly in the mountains. Patchy, dense fog from the Kittitas Valley all the way into the Columbia Basin. We'll continue to see some light upper elevation mountain snow and colder temperatures headed our way for the Thanksgiving forecast. Plus, I'll tell you all about travel forecasts coming up. Riley.
Thank you, Stacy. 4 Washington State Patrol troopers escaped serious injuries after their patrol cars were hit by suspected DUI drivers. All 4 crashes happened Saturday night into Sunday morning in King County. The first crash involved a trooper trying to stop a car from going into an intersection. The driver was passed out behind the wheel and hit the patrol car. 2 other patrol vehicles were hit while troopers had stopped for a hit-and-run crash, and authorities say the person was driving under the influence. While a 3rd trooper was on their way to the scene of this crash, authorities say they were also hit by a person driving under the influence. All 3 drivers were arrested on suspicion of DUI. And while we've seen several fatality crashes in Yakima and Benton and Franklin counties in the past month, and Thanksgiving weekend is a high-risk time for drivers. The Washington State Traffic Commission says the top cause are impairment, distraction, speeding, and not wearing seatbelts. Their Target Zero plan recommends policy changes to have no fatalities by 2030, including reducing the legal limit for blood alcohol content from 0.08 to 0.05. The Department of Licensing making driver education classes more affordable and revisiting increasing the age where drivers need to take those classes from under 18 to under 21.
There isn't one thing that we can do that will solve the problem. It takes several different strategies. It takes more effective enforcement. It takes better design and engineering of our roads. And it also takes people to behave differently.
If you plan on drinking over the holiday weekend, it's important to plan ahead for how you're going to get home safely, whether that means staying somewhere overnight, calling a rideshare service, or having a designated driver. Now to a follow-up on a story we brought you last week. One part of the City of Sunnyside budget plan for 2025 is gathering attention from the community. The Sunnyside Rotary Swim Team Vice President is taking action through a petition. She started it to raise awareness towards the budget, suggesting to close down the Sunnyside Community Pool to make up for this year's defect. The petition so far has more than 500 signatures. Signers want people to know the pool is an important part of the community, especially the youth.
I think it's very important that we keep the pool open to offer that to them, a safe place to gather and to keep them off the streets, really, because we do not want to see an increase in getting activity in our area again. And I think the pool is very paramount in making sure that doesn't happen.
With no pool, that would leave the city of Sunnyside without a swim team. The Rotary Swim Team Executive Board will also be presenting to the City Council tonight at the regular City Council meeting and push for more signatures and support. Yakima County initially facing a $2.3 million shortfall in its general fund for 2025 due to unexpected increases in several categories. Revenue increasing next year, but not enough to keep up with expenses. The county limited to a 1% property tax increase and sales tax revenue starting to plateau. Plus, the county expecting to spend over $680,000 more in liability insurance premiums and $3 million more in labor costs. Commissioners considering cuts to reduce the shortfall.
It's very important to us that we take our time to consider all the options on the table. It's important that we provide critical services that people expect and should expect from county government, but they also expect us to manage our funds wisely.
Coming up tonight after the game, we'll go over the proposed cuts commissioners say will bring that shortfall down by $1 million. Local businesses across the region are gearing up for the holidays after Thanksgiving, Small Business Saturday. The Spud Nut Shop in Richland is locally owned and operated for more than 75 years. This will be the second year that during Small Business Saturday, the Spud Nut Shop is giving 100% of the sales made right back to the staff. Last year, there was a high goal of spuds made. They're trying to beat that this year, too.
It was very exciting last year. We had a huge turnout from our community. They supported it 100%, and we were trying to break 500 dozen last year. That's a lot of spuds made. We were running for well over 24 hours up trying to get prepared for that, make sure that we could fill that load. And ultimately we hit 502 dozen. So the goal this year is to do 510 dozen. It's a lot of spuds out the door, and our staff works their tail off, so we're very excited to be able to give this back to them right before Christmas.
While the Spud Nut Shop has recently expanded, opening stores in Kennewick and Pasco, this goal is only for the Richland shop in the Uptown Shopping Center. And a reminder to order ahead. The owners say to call into the Spud Nut Shop and place your order anytime between now and Friday. After a 5-1 homestand, the Kraken hit the road for a quick 2-game road trip in Southern California. Seattle and the Anaheim Ducks face off for the first of 3 games against the two teams have against each other this season. The Kraken have won 7 straight against the Ducks, dating all the way back to November 2022. Kraken head coach Dan Blisma says the team has to continue to have a winning mentality.
It's volume that can lead to success. And that's not just volume shooting, it's volume shooting and getting people in and around the net to lead to success.
Right now, the Kraken have a 10-10-1 record with the Ducks right on their heels, only 2 points behind them in the division. Seattle and Anaheim face off at Climate Pledge Arena. You can catch that game on Apple Valley News Now beginning at 6:30. Coming up next on this special edition of Apple Valley News Now, it's the bustle and hustle of the holiday travel season. We talk to people about their plans and how they're going to get to the dinner table on time and any snags you may run into in the airport. And Stacy is back with a look at your full forecast. How's the holiday week shaping up? We'll be right back.
At the Pacific Clinic, we understand the juggle of parenthood. That's why the PC is your one-stop shop for all your health, sports, and medical needs. Schedule your appointments around your favorite group fitness classes and use our on-site childcare services.
From women's health to care for your little ones, we practice a comprehensive approach to keep your family feeling great.
With our quick and convenient scheduling, we'll get you in within the same week, often the next day. Call us today at 509-783-5465.
We are Grocery Outlet and we are your Bargain Bliss Market. What is Bargain Bliss? Prices are too high, but Grocery Outlet has name brands you love for way, way less. That's Bargain Bliss. This Thanksgiving, budgets are stretched tight, so we're giving you a little extra help this season. $3.99 for a Jenny O 14 to 16 pound turkey when you spend $35. Head to your neighborhood Grocery Outlet today because this offer is available only while supplies last.
Grocery Outlet, Bargain Market.
Light up the holidays and the road at Overturf Kia. Haul the whole crew comfortably in a new 2025 Kia Carnival LXS. Starting at $40,160, find 8 passenger seating, advanced driver assistance systems, heated seats, and more. Plus, get 5.99% interest for 72 months. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
Owning a food truck was my dream, but my back and leg pain made every day a struggle. Then my personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm back to being the best version of myself.
Get back in the picture. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Unwrap smoother skin this season with Curve Appeal. Imagine flawless, touchable skin with pain-free laser hair removal using our new Splendor X machine. Right now, sessions starting as low as $60. Only 6 sessions needed. Don't wait. It's the perfect treat for yourself or someone special. And for the holidays, give the gift of confidence and beauty with our Curve Appeal gift certificates. Book now and let us bring out your holiday glow with Splendor X. CurveAppealTC.com.
Baltimore battles the LA Chargers Monday Night Football tonight. Apple Valley News Now.
It is the season of giving, and students from the Richland School District are giving back to the community by preparing meals for families in need. The community-based Transition Center hosted its annual RSD Turkey Drive, and there are nearly 200 families they're helping. The students worked hard to make sure all the turkeys and baskets were ready to be passed out.
The Community-Based Transition Center is a program of around 26 Richland School District students ages 18 to 22. After a middle school non-perishable food drive and fundraising around the community for the perishable items, they had everything they needed for this year's turkey drive. All the food packed into 200 boxes.
We organized and sorted boxes and we got so many people to help us put them in the line in the hallway.
Ready for families to pick up.
I would say they're grateful and they are very thankful that they have something to provide their families and everybody else in their lives. And then we have cranberry sauce in here, and then potato and gravy, so everything we need to make a Thanksgiving dinner is all in these boxes.
Families started to roll in, and those CBTC students and volunteers began to check families off the list. One student impacted from the Richland School District, Melanie.
We have enough food to survive, but we won't be able to get Thanksgiving without the help, and this is definitely going to be a massive help.
She says it's been a few years since she's had a full Thanksgiving meal.
There's a lot of people in line, so I hope that this helps more than just me.
And Chantel, a parent who says it's nice knowing she won't have to worry about anything this year.
For our family, it's just been a huge help. We're a one-income family. I have multiple sclerosis, I'm on disability, and we have a large family, a family of 6, and one income on a family of 6. And today's world is a little bit tighter to finagle everything. And so it's really just helps make sure that we get everything and that we have everything and that we're able to even share with others too.
The work-based learning coordinator from the CBTC, Scott Peepo, says it's not only a considerable act for the community with the students putting this together, but it also allows his students who rarely have an opportunity to be a part of a civic engagement and a team to do so.
All I can say, it was a lot to do and hard work, and it pays off after it's done.
The project, meaningful for those students who get to help their community and doubly impactful for the families who get an extra special Thanksgiving this year.
Next, the Transition Center will start working on preparations for their bazaar in December. It's the season of giving, but officials say they want you to give a little bit of space on the roads, and while you may be packing to travel, you'll also want to pack your patience. Whether you're going by plane or car, there may be a little bit more congestion than usual. Trooper Daniel Mosqueda with the Washington State Patrol says Thanksgiving is one of the most heavily traveled weeks in the year for Washington.
So we'll see a lot additional travel, right? And with that, we're going to see more traffic. There's going to be a lot of delays. There's an increase in collisions. And unfortunately, there's also bad choices on drivers' parts where there's impaired driving that cause collisions.
According to law enforcement, a place with the most traffic and to be extra cautious at, roundabouts. And if you're catching a flight out of town in the upcoming days, things to keep in mind. The extended story tonight on Apple Valley News Now after the game. And as people begin traveling for the holiday, they'll have to deal with Mother Nature too. From coast to coast, wild weather sweeping across the country ahead of the biggest travel week of the year. 2 winter storms sweeping across the country could cripple travel this week. The first bringing significant snow to the Midwest and New England, while dumping rain in the South Tuesday. A second storm that's already dumped heavy snow and rain on the western U.S. will move east.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, the good news is if you're going to stay more local, the weather's not going to be a problem this holiday season. Take a look outside. Beautiful sunset on our Legends Casino Skycam. 44 degrees. Again, that humidity is high. That's going to be the perfect situation for some fog and freezing fog to develop overnight in some of our areas. Here's the weather pattern. Again, across the U.S., there's some active weather, and a lot of this system we've been dealing with in California, dumping record snow and rain across the area. That's going to be moving towards Salt Lake City, think Colorado. But for the most part, most of us are going to start calming down as we head towards the holiday here in the Pacific Northwest. Tonight, though, we'll still continue to see some snow showers, mainly in the southern Blue Mountains and in between Pendleton and La Grande on that I-84 corridor. Heppner also up in the hills there, also going to see some snow. A few scattered rain showers, most of those tapering off overnight. By tomorrow morning, you're going to get up to mostly cloudy skies, a little overcast, and potentially some fog and freezing fog, depending on where you are. Best places to see that fog would be from Ellensburg all the way into the Columbia Basin, where fog develops typically after we have a lot of rain and there's a lot of moisture in the air. Tonight, it's going to be chilly. Look at those temperatures in the 20s for the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. A chilly 25 for Cle Elum and Yakima, 29 in Sunnyside. Here's what it looks like in the Columbia Basin, with most of us below that freeze level, just slightly above in Tri-Cities. A little bit warmer in Hermiston at 36. Foothills of the Blues, we're going to see temperatures just hovering above the freezing level. And speaking of temperatures, that's really the big consideration. We're a little bit warm tomorrow, but then we're going to start seeing those temperatures drop below our average. Average around this time of year is in the low to mid 40s, so we'll see those temperatures dropping down. Tomorrow, look for that patchy fog in the morning, should start to lift, but will be a little overcast, and you'll see some scattered showers, mainly in the Cascade Mountains. We're still going to see a little bit of light snow falling at our upper upper elevations, but some rain showers here down the Columbia River Gorge along the foothills of the Blues. If you're hitting the road in the next couple of days, this is what it looks like in Seattle. Again, we're going to have pretty mild weather over those mountain passes, but make sure you're prepared for winter driving conditions, as conditions can change rapidly. We're looking at some fog in the Portland area on Thanksgiving Day, 35 for the potential lows. You're going to encounter some fog on around the Hood River area. In Spokane, we're also going to be a little overcast and foggy as well. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. Look for that early morning fog, temperatures up to 47, and then you see the gradual decrease in temps. Turkey Day looking good at 41 degrees. Yakima, we're going to stay temperatures in the 40s and then slide down into the 30s with some chilly overnight lows in the 20s. Going to be getting cold out there. Ellensburg's got some fog possible late tonight, early tomorrow morning with some chilly overnight lows. Turkey Day, though, besides the fog, looking pretty good. A little overcast and cloudy for the Walla Walla area. Good chance of seeing a few stray showers in the morning hours for Walla Walla. Should clear off later in the day. And for Hermiston, look for that early morning fog burning off by midday. Temperatures staying in the 40s through Friday. Then we start to drop into the 30s. So overall, forecast for the Pacific Northwest, if you're not flying elsewhere, is looking pretty decent for this holiday weekend.
Great to know. I'm staying right here at home. How about you?
Staying home.
Good. All right. Well, coming up on Apple Valley News Now at 4:30, we've got the Spotlight, so stick with us.
The Kraken battle the Ducks in Anaheim, 6:30 tonight on MeTV.
Welcome to the Walla Walla Airport, where you'll experience enhanced convenience. Your gateway to adventure has expanded its security checkpoint and upgraded the departure area for your comfort. With free parking and daily Alaska Airline flights to Seattle, your travel plans are easier than ever. Whether you're off to relax or to explore, start your journey smoothly with our improved facilities. Create unforgettable memories today. Book now at alaskaair.com. Your next adventure is just a flight away at Walla Walla Regional Airport, where parking is always free.
Many of us may be at risk for pre-diabetes, but making healthy eating choices can help prevent it. Discover how at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Diabetes Awareness Month, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
In a world where every customer wins, only one event will completely change the vehicle shopping experience for Eastern Washington. The competition is fierce, but the rewards are all yours. Because when we push the limits, you drive away with more. This is an all-out battle for sales supremacy as all McCurley locations compete to provide you with the best experience, the vehicle you've been waiting for. Will you find your way home? Hurry in today and save big before the countdown ends.
Save on a new Subaru Crosstrek today during the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event from McCurley Subaru.
These are real people seeking solutions to real pain.
I have plantar fasciitis. My feet, my knees, hips, and back.
And then they were fit with Good Feet arch supports. Clinically proven. Significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm not feeling any pain. My heel, that's where I always feel it.
Pressure off your knees?
Yeah, actually. I didn't notice any pain in my back. I feel like I could walk all day in these.
Take back the life you love and book your personalized arch support fitting today.
Owning a food truck was my dream, but my back and leg pain made every day a struggle. Then my personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm back to being the best version of myself.
Get back in the picture. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
The Central Washington Athletic Conference says this year their 2A 2024 MVP offensive player is Jacob Rayner. Rayner is from Prosser, and this is his first year starting as a quarterback and also his last as he is a senior. Rayner completed 69% of his passes with 31 touchdowns for the Mustang football team. We've got a final look at your forecast coming up next.
And the viewer photo of the day. You don't want to miss that.
Best part.
Baltimore battles the LA Chargers Monday Night Football tonight. Apple Valley News Now.
Too busy being busy? Then it's about time you got lazy. Real lazy. And shop the brands that invented truly comfortable furniture. So kick your feet up, because Lazy Boy is now at Furniture Row. Browse and drowse in our collection of stylish and customizable recliners and sofas, and experience the durability and relaxation you've come to expect from Lazy Boy. Plus, unwind guilt-free with special no-interest financing. Here's to doing less in some well-deserved comfort with the Lazy Boy collection, now at Furniture Row.
Every 19 seconds, someone in the U.S. is diagnosed with diabetes, but early detection and healthy habits can make a big difference. Learn more at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Diabetes Awareness Month, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Sometimes life is a funny way of turning sideways, like when your kid decides they're a professional stylist the morning of picture day.
Here we go.
Or when your to-do list isn't quite done.
You went to Rite Aid, right?
Or when you're sure you packed everything you need, but you actually need one more thing.
We forgot our prescriptions. We got you. Are we happy? We are happy. Find everything you need?
Yep. Yeah, life never really goes the way you plan, but that's why we're here. It means more at Rite Aid.
Right now, save big at Meredith Furniture. Buy one recliner and get the second one free. With recliners on sale as low as $5.99 and the second one free. Choose from many different styles and colors. Come into the store for more details. Prices like this won't last forever. Relax in comfort with not just one, but two recliners. That's right. You don't want to miss this buy one, get one free event at Meredith Furniture while supplies last. Meredith Furniture on South First and Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
McCurdy's been around so long. A lot of people bought their cars here. Our customers are somebody that wants to be able to come back to us after they buy that car for whatever reason.
Which is one of the reasons we do take so much effort in making sure that they're going to be drivable for a long period of time.
So it's your daily journey. And so it's a lot more than just purchasing or something or a quick transaction. We're going to be here tomorrow to help you with whatever's on the car. Buying pre-owned with McCurdy means your vehicle meets a higher standard.
Find your way home in a Subaru certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurdy Subaru of Yakima.
Thank you for making Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest and ABC's Good Morning America the most watched morning news on local TV.
Thank you so much.
What's new, what's now, and what's next? Plus first alert weather every 10 minutes. Wake up with Apple Valley News Now.
On your side.
Apple Valley News Now viewer Kathy Kilgore.
Apple Valley News Now is important to this community. I know when I turn it on, if there's something that I've heard about in the community, I'm going to hear it from you guys. And that's important. I eat breakfast with you, I eat dinner with you guys. That time's valuable in that it keeps me connected to my community.
Thank you, Kathy. If you watch Apple Valley News Now, please let us know. Apple Valley News Now, always on your side.
And welcome back. Our viewer photo of the day. We wait for this. Now, I believe this was from last week with all the rain. That's from Ken Rutledge. Thanks for sending that in, Ken. Double rainbow.
I did get a call last week from my cousin. He said, did you see the rainbow outside today? It was so nice out when it was, raining.
Right, beautiful. So anyway, the QR code right side of your screen or applevalleyNewsNow.com. That's how you get your weather photo on TV. Let's take a look at the bottom line with showers mainly in the foothills. They'll continue tonight and tomorrow. Then we dry out, but we're going to start seeing much cooler weather as we head into Thanksgiving and beyond. And be prepared for some fog, especially from Yakima to Tri-Cities into Hermiston. Late night, early morning hours. And remember, the rule, Riley, is you use your low beams, not your high beams.
There you go.
Otherwise, it makes it even worse. So be safe out there.
Very good reminder. Very good reminder. Thank you for watching this special edition of Apple Valley News Now. You can always find the latest on these stories at applevalleyNewsNow.com. Monday Night Football is back. Monday Night Football is next. We're back after the game. Have a great night.